Previously on Onboard Lifestyle, the crew enjoyed the 60 nautical mile passage from Portobello to the east side of the Halandes Cays in the San Blas archipelago. It was nice to settle into island life with tropical beach time, 5-star meals, meeting local entrepreneurs, and rescuing a lost boat. The local Guna tribe was more than happy to watch it while the owner could be found. This island group has a lot to offer. So, let's pick up our story as Basik leaves Aquaragana and Weasladoop en route to Bainadoop on the west side of the same keys.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in.
So today's a short trip. We are going into the swimming pool this morning and we're gonna try to do a Spinnaker run. It's such light winds, but it's only 5 miles, so even if it takes us all day, right?
That's right.
we wanna fly the Green Giant.
Yeah, it'd be a. I mean, look at this. It's hardly a breeze at all, but I mean, I don't want to power into it. So let's just have a little fun, drift on in, and have a nice day. So we're getting everything set up. Got the precision asymmetrical. We're flying it right now. Look at this. I hardly feel anything, but the boat's facing this direction, so there's got to be some wind.
Has to be something.
We'll
It's
find.
okay. It'll still be pretty.
We'll find it out there. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Like that. Now hopefully we'll slow down enough that this will luft out. Of course. Go ahead and go back to that back winch and tighten that up. So I didn't notice it until I was uploading the video. But when Emma was winching the Spinnaker, the winch was slightly loose. It wasn't going to go anywhere. We have this huge backer plate, but these barrel nuts were just a little bit too long. I needed more space, so I added a lock washer on there, and now I'll tighten these up. Give me that little extra of a 1/16 of an inch that it needed. Well, that went pretty quick. I did all 5 of these and the other winch as well. Even though that one was tight, I think what happened was this deck, just over the past year, just the thickness shrunk just a touch because I sure didn't notice it was loose last year. I tightened them up, it wasn't enough, so add that little spacer, did the trick.
Cruising here in the San Blas Islands is way different from anything that we've ever experienced. We're super protected by all the islands here, so there's no waves and there's barely any wind right now.
Most of the time that we fly our Spinnaker is when we are running in light winds. But there's been a few times Basik was able to feel just a bit more of a breeze, and it felt good. And we are just screaming along.
I know my mom would prefer to have a little bit more wind because we are going pretty slow right now, but I like it. It's very peaceful and it makes for a good Spinnaker run. Compass, what are you doing? Compass! Hey!
Okay, we're starting to lose our wind. Starting to clock around to our nose. We'll see if we can ride this a little bit longer. We've been doing 3s and 4s for the last half hour here. Come on, baby. Okay. There we go. Come on, hold on. Gonna have to douse it soon if this keeps up. Nope, there we go. Perfect. Much better. Here, I'll do this one. Okay, we have dropped the sails. We're heading into the wind and to our anchorage. It's actually snakes up around and over here. It gets shallow. I mean, we're talking less than a meter deep on either side. So we have to stay in the center here. This is intimidating a little bit because, I mean, we have sonar going, we have our depth sounder going, but these are unknown to us. I mean, look at this. I can see it off in the distance. There's a boat anchored over there, but he came in around this. That looks very shallow there, very shallow here. We'll just take our time. We're in about, I'd say 30-40 feet of water right now, but I'm gonna stay up here and watch for conditions as we enter this. You know, on our approach we saw 20 boats in here, so, and it's a very popular anchorage, so I know it's an easy entry, but it's just it's all new to us, so we're being cautious. This will be our first anchorage in San Blas, where we have to snake our way in through multiple small islands, shallow underwater sand drifts, coral bommies, and patch reefs popping up in random places. This area is well charted, but very intimidating to anyone sailing here for the first time. I always feel well prepared as I tend to study the next anchorage thoroughly, using as much information as I can gather. Our chart plotter does give us decent information, but the finer details come from multiple other sources. I like to use guidebooks to research areas well before we get there. The Bauhaus Panama Cruising Guide definitely has the most detailed information for this area. Satellite images are also useful, especially to see the underwater topography of a shallow passage or anchorage. Basik will also be running multiple devices, one with OpenCPN and the other Navionics, as well as paying close attention to the depth sounder and sonar. There's a lot of details to pay attention to in the San Blas Islands, so the more information, the better. Well, look at us. Got this beautiful anchorage. We moved to the east side of Halandes Cays. Big day today. It was beautiful Spinnaker run, just nice and quiet and calm. We're in here at the swimming pool, they call it, with 10 other boats. Sun's just going down. Lynn's cooking carne asada tacos tonight. just smells delicious. I mean, look at this. It looks wide open to the ocean, but if you look carefully right out here, there's this reef that comes all the way across. It's like a breakwater. So we are getting zero ocean influence. It is just beautiful in here. We're sitting in about 7 feet of water. Our anchor's literally like right there. I've got a 10-to-1 scope out, but it's like a boat and a half length away. We're not gonna move. It's gonna be just perfect conditions to hang out here for, I'm gonna say at least a week here. Because we could kind of use this as home base. And then look at this. We have an island right behind us, right here. We've got another one over there, there, and there, with this reef system. So we'll do some snorkeling, we'll just kind of explore this area. We don't need to move the boat at all, and we'll use the dinghy and just kind of explore. It's gonna be nice. So we'll settle into our first night here, and looks pretty nice. Can't complain, and dinner smells amazing.
The crew woke up, well rested, early the next morning. With not much wind overnight, Basik just drifted about, drawing a peculiar track on the anchor alarm. As we were enjoying our morning routine, an official-looking boat approached us and rafted up alongside.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Say hello to YouTube.
So these guys are the.
You guys are from the Kuna. Explain who you are.
So we're representing Congress. The Congress represents the village, like 49 village in Kunayala, okay? Yeah.
And so,
And you make sure everything is safe and well taken care of, right?
Yes, everything's safe in here.
okay, so the fee we paid will enable us to cruise the islands here for the month, correct?
Yeah, this you guys pay us for 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah.
And what's your name? ¿Cómo se llama?
Asiel,
Asiel. Okay. Well, mucho gusto.
mucho gusto.
Okay, gracias.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Where's all the fish?
No fish.
No fish. Okay. Gracias. Okay, here's our official receipt. $85 to cruise in the islands for the month.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I didn't know about this, but you know what?
It's better that they know all the boats that are frequenting these areas.
That's right.
Apparently they charge more for the charters.
Yeah, he said up to $300, $400 for charter boats, but since we're a private boat, we paid $45 for the boat and $20 per person, unless you have children. So children are free.
Thank goodness Emma's still a child.
That's right. There we go. At least they gave us a receipt.
Yeah, that's the key to these parts is if they start trying to charge you, we're told to ask for a receipt. If they give you the receipt, it's more legit. If it's not, and they kind of hem and haw, yeah, it's time for them to leave.
Receipt in hand. Well, I'm going to keep this in the logbook, so if they come back, I show that we've already paid.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A huge thanks goes out to our amazing patrons whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. So far, the San Blas Islands have not disappointed. This island group is definitely Panama's Atlantic jewel. Basik arrived here a bit late in the season, so come back next week to see how that all plays out. See you then!